The compressive strength of the concrete cube test provides an idea about all the characteristics of concrete. By this single test, one judges that whether the concreting has been done properly or not. Concrete compressive strength for general construction varies from 15 megapascal to 30 megapascal and higher in commercial and industrial structures. Compressive strength of concrete depends on many factors such as water-cement ratio, cement strength, quality of concrete material, quality control during the production of concrete, etc. The test for compressive strength is carried out either on a cube or cylinder. Various standard codes recommend a concrete cylinder or concrete cube as the standard specimen for the test. American Society for Testing Materials ASTM C39 or C39M provides standard test method for compressive strength of cylindrical concrete specimen. Compressive strength definition. Compressive strength is the ability of material or structure to carry the loads on its surface without any crack or deflection. A material under compression tends to reduce the size, while in tension the size elongates. The compressive strength formula for any material is the load applied at the point of failure to the cross-section area of the face on which load was applied. So compressive strength is equal to load by cross-sectional area. Procedure. For cube test, two types of specimens, either cubes of 15 cm into 15 cm into 15 cm or 10 cm into 10 cm or 10 cm depending upon the size of aggregates used. For most of the works, cubical mold of size 15 into 15 into 15 cm cube are commonly used. This concrete is poured into the mold and appropriately tempered so that no voids are present. After 24 hours, the molds are removed and the test specimen are put in water for curing. The top surface of these specimens should be made even and smooth. This is done by placing cement paste and spreading smoothly on the whole area of the specimen. These specimens are tested by the compression testing machine after 7 days curing or 28 days curing. Load should be applied gradually at the rate of 140 kg per centimeter square per minute till the specimen fails. Load at the failure divided by the area of the specimen gives the compressive strength of the concrete. Apparatus for concrete cube test. Compression testing machine. Then preparation of concrete cube specimen. The proportion and material for making these test specimen are from the concrete used in the field. The specimen 6 cubes of 15 cm size, mix M15 or above. The mixing of concrete for cube test. Mix the concrete either by hand or in a laboratory batch mixture. Hand mixing. Mix the concrete and fine aggregate on a watertight non-absorbent platform until the mixture is thoroughly blended and is of uniform color. Add the coarse aggregate and mix with cement and fine aggregate until the coarse aggregate is uniformly distributed throughout the batch. Add water and mix it until the concrete appears to be homogeneous and of the desired consistency. Sampling of cube for the test. Clean the molds and apply oil. Fill the concrete in the molds in layer approximately 5 cm thick. Compact each layer with not less than 35 strokes per layer using a tamping rod, which should be steel bar of 16 mm diameter and 60 cm long, bullet pointed at lower end. Label the top surface and smoothen it with a trowel. Curing of cubes. The test specimen are stored in moist air for 24 hours and after this period the specimens are marked and removed from the molds and kept submerged in clear fresh water until taken out prior to the test. Precautions for test. The water for curing should be tested every 7 days and the temperature of the water must be at 27 plus or minus 20 degree centigrade. Procedure for concrete cube test. Remove the specimen from the water after specified curing time and wipe out excess water from the surface. Take the dimension of the specimen to the nearest 0.2 meter. Clean the bearing surface of the testing machine. Place the specimen in the machine in such a manner that load shall be applied to the opposite sides of the cube cast. Align the specimen centrally on the base plate of the machine. Rotate the movable portion gently by hand so that it touches the top surface of the specimen. Apply the load gradually without shock and continuously at the rate of 140 kg per centimeter square per minute till the specimen fails. Record the maximum load and note any unusual features in this type of failures. Minimum 3 specimens should be tested at each selected age. If the strength of any specimen varies by more than 15% of average strength, the results of such specimen should be rejected. The average of 3 specimens gives the crushing strength of the concrete. So, compressive strength of concrete at various ages. The strength of concrete increases with age. The table shows the strength of concrete at different ages in comparison with strength at 28 days after casting. If the age is 1 day, then the strength is 16%, 3 days 40%, 7 days 65%, in 40 days it reaches 90%, and in 28 days it reaches up to 99%. Compressive strength of different grades of concrete at 7 and 28 days. So if the grade of concrete is M15, then the minimum compressive strength at 7 days is 10 Newton per mm square, and at 28 days it is 15 Newton per mm square. For M20, at 7 days it is 13.5 Newton per mm square, and at 28 days it is 20 Newton per mm square. Like that for M25, 17, 25, for M30, 7 days 20, 28 days 30, for M35, 7 days 23.5, 28 days 35, for M40 it is 27, 40, and finally for M45 at 7 days it is 30 Newton per mm square, and at 28 days it is 45 Newton per mm square. So thank you so much. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel Ask Me Classes. We will be sharing such important topics related to our construction in our upcoming videos. Have a good day.